We are here with Shaft Uddin, but we're not going to tell you where we are. We don't want this place get spoiled by a bunch of cockroaches who just take over the paradise.
The gentrification of the planet is disgusting.
That's why we want to keep this paradise secret, and we will reveal that secret only to the special ones who we invite one by one. As you did, you invited me here.
And I had to share with you the salt coffee.
That was
Wonderful. How was it?
Still is wonderful. And I have to tell you, this country so far is the best coffee country in the world.
100%.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the kick is real.
And it's so pure and so
it's delicious.
tasty.
Delicious. And you can sleep at night. In Finland, I heard a common phrase, which is the problem is the solution and the solution is the problem. The coffee, you needed to get out of bed and then you can't get to bed because of the coffee. I was like, that's so true. Whereas this, enjoy your sleep tonight.
Totally. I've been off coffee for 2-3 months, but I had to try it because you told me it's going to be worth it.
The productivity, I've made 1 year's worth of content because of these coffees. 1 year's worth of content.
How do you make content?
I went to a thing called university. And in these universities, they teach you how to make things. For 3 years, you specialize in one subject. One of them, the thing I did was graphic communication, graphic design, music videos. So I started directing music videos and I worked in advertising, working at big studios, even worked for Disney, Fox TV, worked on big brands like Samsung. Like I was a legit, normal, functioning adult. And in those environments, you get a lot of deadlines and they all had to be done yesterday. 15 projects one day. And there's a common phrase which is, if it weren't for the last minute, nothing would get done.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're running your own business, the last minute, there is no last minute. So there's no pressure to do it. So I came to this country, hired an employee. I got her to sit next to me, and she saw how quick I am with everything. 15 years working in advertising. I had to get a Gen Z person who's very, no, this is the ways I know. She had to, through mirror neurons, pick up my speeds, habits, and behaviors. And we made 1,000 reels and 52 long forms, and easy, done, 3 weeks, finished.
1,000 reels.
Let's see, 200, 500, yeah. We're going to be hitting 1,000 reels by the end of this month. Finished. Done.
Amazing.
It's done.
Amazing.
Yeah. Just do it in batches, 50 batch, 50 batch, 50
Where
batch.
do you get inspiration from? Tell me about it.
The shaft of light, the lingam.
How does it work?
It works very, very well if you listen to him. Now, women could relate to this. You have a thing called womb wisdom.
Heard of it.
And you could connect to your womb, and you could connect to the portal of creation, and you could create from there. Turns out men have something that is similar. Their conscious cock. If you learn to activate it in a very specific thing that I teach called the shaft method, an 8-minute practice, and then you generate 3 orgasms minimum, not ejaculations, but 3 orgasms. Then you open up a deep part of your brain, you ejaculate, different fluids go up there, open up your pineal gland, and you can connect to higher states of consciousness.
Wow.
Forget ayahuasca, forget bufo. You just do this, and you will never have to worry about taking drugs ever again. You'll connect to God a lot quicker, and get lots of insights about a lot of things and apply it into your everyday life. When people go down the plant medicine rabbit hole, they need it every week. They lose themselves, they go a little bit loopy, a little bit crazy.
Yes.
Whereas this is, you don't get blasted out anywhere, you don't get blasted in anywhere. It's just like, okay, yeah, that thing, okay.
So it's like a source of inspiration and connected with divine source?
Yep. And testosterone. It boosts your testosterone. Where does your testosterone come from?
Testicles.
Testosterone testicles. It's just science, bro.
It is.
You stimulate something where the thing is produced, testosterone, and then you get more of it. And then you get shit done.
Yes. Yes. What do you see men are suffering from the most these days?
From what I'm witnessing is we love love. We love women. I feel that there is some kind of mind virus going around that's making us fearful of women because it's not safe to be around them anymore. Because from Me Too to social media to court cases to seeing high prolific men who are innocent being taken down, and that scares us from doing anything.
For even approaching.
From even approaching. And what are the women complaining about? Where are all the good men? Why aren't they approaching us? It's like, have you seen what our algorithm feeds us? You approach this woman, you go to prison. Done. That's it. In England, on the underground, there's all these posters saying, do not stare at somebody. Do not make eye contact. Else you could report them for sexual harassment.
Oh wow! Just looking at
Just
someone
staring at somebody
is already a sexual harassment.
Yeah, you could just Google it because no one believes me. But it was all under the underground. It's a blue eyes, red background, staring campaign, London TFL. Just Google it, and it's there.
And who's behind that? What's the agenda? What do you think?
The Thanos theory.
What's
Snap
that?
your fingers, you wipe out half the population, and you have more resources for everybody else. That's what I feel is happening.
They just want to get rid of population.
It's population control.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it generationally, like in Japan, they're facing a crisis. More, like I was in Japan running a 7 figures retreat, and I was being served by this woman. She was 70. I was like, they must have a good initiative, like keeping these old women active. Then I went to another coffee shop, another place. Everyone's old. There's no young people
Yes. Oh my God.
because they're not breeding anymore.
They have like 0.7 children per
Yeah,
the growth.
it could be a problem. I'm not sure. But
Well, they're waiting for robots.
so there is something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Certain countries will outbreed other countries. In my country, Bangladesh, my cousins are already grandfathers and grandmothers. I'm
Wow.
old. And they don't have problems around the problems modern day Western men have. Our biggest problem is lack of connection, lack of love. We haven't been brainwashed yet, and it's happening, that we don't need no woman. What do women say? I don't need no man.
Yeah.
I can survive by myself. I'll get a cat. We're producing more and more generations of cat ladies. And they're good. They're genuinely good being by themselves. Me as a man, I love being in a relationship. I function better in a relationship. I just know myself. I've also spent many years being by myself, so I have enough data points to know, and I'm older than most people, it's like, I just know what's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is life better when I'm dancing? Is life better when I'm not dancing? Life is better when I'm dancing.
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
Life is better if I'm eating McDonald's every day? Not so much.
Mm-hmm.
Or eating amazing fresh food from the garden, freshly caught. Yes, this one. I have lived a long enough life to know this is better for me, different for everybody else. Relationships. Shit relationships or having great relationships. I have great relationships. Okay, this is good for me. Some people are struggling to understand what a good relationship is. And
What is
men
a
are
good
longing for
relationship?
this.
What is a good relationship? What's the key element for a good relationship?
I like to model my parents, like we all do.
Uh-huh.
The love language that I learnt was making money. So the love language that I have with all of my partners, and this is different for everybody else, okay?
Okay.
My love language is making money. I like to meet a woman, strong powerhouse woman, preferably blonde, Viking style, Amazonian. Like someone's got to look after these women. Athletic abs, She's in command of a big empire, huge social media presence. She's longing for a Shiva, who is a bit of a Maharaj and a warrior, to come into her life and help her surrender into her feminine, but also co-create and collaborate and build an even bigger empire. Empires are digital these days.
Yes.
So to create some kind of deep devotional union where we collaborate together, co-create together, and be like actual gods and goddesses, where we just make art together and have fun. And through that, financial resources come in, and through that we could create a stable village of life where more people could come into our ecosystem, and then we could all have babies and chill out.
Yes.
Bangladeshi style. Nothing different from what we did, what that they're doing over there. The West just fucked it right up. Okay, women, you don't need no man. Focus on your careers. The men will come. Don't chase. They'll come to you. Men, focus on your careers. Don't chase, so women will come to you. Oh, hang on. They're being brainwashed to the same thing, so they're not connecting. No one's connecting.
That's the thing.
But the people who aren't being brainwashed, the ones with low EQ, they're approaching. They're getting the women. And the women are getting more traumatized by these low EQ men.
Yes.
And they're calling these men, all of them are narcissists, all of them are X, Y, and Z. And these apps are promoting these men, these few men, to all of these women.
And that's how they create the image of men in general.
Yeah.
Which is
no man
toxic.
is safe. Yeah, no man is safe. You remember the word toxic masculinity?
Oh yeah, lots of it.
Now they've rebranded it to misogynistic. You notice that?
What that means.
The internet. It means the internet has brainwashed more women into labeling men as dangerous. That's all it is.
But let's say if a man is not brainwashed and is not low in IQ and not even in EQ, what would you recommend for this man to learn to get a quality relationship with a woman or women, to really offer something? What a man can offer to a woman, aside from a good co-creation of a business or build an empire?
It's a shame that, from what I'm seeing from the mind virus that's going around, a woman will not feel a stable, grounded man who is present. They're kind of invisible to women because they're boring. They're too stable. There's no excitement.
They need all the stimulation all the time.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm a professional dom as well, so I know how to play with that hook.
Yes. Tease her.
So, yes, there is a more mature way of doing it, but to find these women, to call them into your life, there is one method that I do, and it's a very secret, ancient method, and it's something, it's so easy that no one will believe it. So women's menstrual cycles are connected to the moon cycle.
Yes.
There's something about the moon that connects to the water, pulls the water in the tides, and connects to the menstrual cycle of women. Once upon a time, I used to link my business to the moon. Full moon, new moon. That's enough data points to set an intention, see what happens until the moon comes back again and halfway through. I used to do a certain magical ritual to call in the right type of woman into my life. And the key is to say it out loud. To say the type of woman you're looking for, and you create such a powerful story description of this woman out loud that another human could see it. So when I was talking about this powerful Amazonian woman, she's beautiful, she has a command over so many people on the internet, she's waiting for this guy to come into her life to help her surrender into her feminine. Like, can you see something in your brain when I express that?
Of course. Immediately.
Of course, immediately.
Yes.
I have incredible relationships because I share this over and over again, and someone will go, "Oh, that's me, Shaft, hi."
Yes.
Whereas most, and this is for women as well, most women and most men go, "I just want someone kind."
So they keep their standards low?
No, they just don't know what they want.
Yes.
You have to create virtual simulations in the head of other humans from the description of the things you want, not the things you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
So women will say things like, classic phrases, "I just want to be met," "all men are narcissists." What other things do women say?
They're assholes.
All men are assholes, all men, yeah. So what are they going to get?
Assholes. More of them.
More of them, yeah. All men are emotionally unavailable.
Yeah. Or
That's not
too
true,
busy.
by the way. We just haven't been taught how to connect to our emotions because we just spend most of our time here. We're
In
not
our
women.
head,
We're not
yes.
women. We're not women. If women could understand that we're not women, you'd be better off.
It would be easier.
Yeah.
I used exactly the same. Well, I didn't talked about it openly, but I had a mantra, like a long list of details about my woman with moon cycles, and did them constantly with offerings and with connecting to the moon and speaking those. And they were like rhymes, so it was easy to remember. I was singing to a moon about my Shakti.
Are you self-pleasuring as well, or just?
I didn't do the self-pleasuring.
I'm all about the self-pleasuring.
Okay.
Because if you have the orgasms, you open up your body,
Yes,
your
yes.
brain activates. And
Let's talk about sex magic.
Are we allowed?
Yes, this is a private conversation, and
Okay.
only people who are dedicated will hear it.
Okay, right, great.
This is
Sex magic is the highest level stuff in this whole reality
the game.
game. Yeah. What do you want to say? What do you want to talk about?
You described a little bit how to do it on your own, but how do you do it with a partner? Let's say you have a goal
Yeah.
you want to achieve.
So, I work in freeze. Everyone is struggling just to have one relationship. I have two women. If you have one good relationship, how do you feel?
I feel great.
Exactly. Just imagine having two. Don't. You're in a divine union. I'm different. Everybody's different. So I like to have one amazing relationship. So I've got this energy, and we're spiraling up.
Uh-huh.
And I scale it just like a business, and you get two amazing people, and we spiral up together, and they like each other. So
They love each other.
They
It's even-
love each other.
It's even better.
Exactly. So the dynamic I'm working with is more energy, more love, eventually more income for a bigger mortgage, and eventually more parents for childcare. So
Of course.
that's where I'm heading towards. And what I do in my rituals, because I have two partners, we we set the intention. The full moon is happening. We sit, we lie down and look at the moon, and we look right into the middle of the moon, and you set the intention for what you want for that month. And it's going to be very clear. So you're running the virtual simulation whilst looking at the moon. This is a Shiva moon ritual. And then once you've seen what you want to do for 10 minutes, you come back into the space, and then you draw what you want. Everyone draws their own thing. So you've got the mantra in there for that month, the financial goals for that month, and you just draw a picture that makes you happy.
Yes.
Because for that month you have to masturbate to that. But anyway, so you got your thing. And then you got 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. You guys do the maths who's in monogamous relationships. So one person receives, two people give. You set your boundaries, talk about your intentions, fears, desires, boundaries, sexual health, what will this ritual mean to you? And then for 30 minutes, this one person is going to voice and ask for what they want. So this is a great exercise for vocalizing, okay, I want you to do this, I want you to do this, and you don't hold back.
Oh,
You have to really feel that inner child, that inner
in your
voice.
ajna.
Yes, this voice that is like, don't touch me there, and then you have to say, don't touch me there, but you touch me here. It's like, I wish you could, I just want you to touch me there. I would like you to touch me here. So you have to say these things. I really wish that they would just say, I'm lovable. I want you to whisper in my ear that I am lovable. I want you to say into my heart, whisper, Your business is thriving, everybody is buying all your products, and your online course, tantrashaft.com/God, is making 10K a month. And all your traffic is bringing the right people in so they buy your products all the time. You know, stuff like that. Just being very precise. And there's pleasure, there's joy. You got 30 minutes. You create the heaven you want to live in. Ding, timer goes off, switch. Ding, timer goes off, switch. Ding, timer goes off, switch. And then you have a sharing. Anything you wish to share, anything you wish to share. And then you end it with gratitude and saying what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. I release you. And then for that month, you got the piece of paper which was underneath you whilst you were creating all this energy, so all the juices and energy is inside of it, and then you self-pleasure to that for 1 month. All that's happening on a biological, focus-driven level is you're just focusing everything into something that you want to create. That's it. Life is how long can you focus on something that you want until you get it, then you get the other thing, then you get the other thing.
Exactly. I see the problem these days because there's so much distraction.
So much.
People cannot focus on their wishes, on their dreams. They get distracted by something new before they even reach the goal.
Yes. Yeah.
So this kind of accelerator will help them to get there faster, and then they can focus on the new thing.
And imagine having an amazing partner who's your biggest cheerleader.
Oh my God.
Love, remember that ritual that we did? How much of that did you do? Oh, you did that. Amazing. What about that part? Amazing. How can I support you to get more of the things that you were praying for? Let's do the ritual again. Like, I had a partner, and she would just share her emotions on her Instagram channel.
Uh-huh.
And we would make love in the morning. Her packages are 5K. We would make love, and she just focused for a week. She made like 50K.
Wow.
It's like, what? I felt a little bit jealous because all my funnels are broken. tantrashaft.com/God. And she was just killing it. She was making lots of money.
It's somehow easier for women to rock on social media. Sometimes they don't have to do much. Just show their body from one side or another, and boom, you have followers pouring in.
It's true. We have to have abs and something more than just abs.
Let's talk about these new standards for men.
Yeah.
What are the standards and where are they coming from? We already touched on the topic where they're coming from, but are they reasonable in that sense?
You could definitely achieve it. Last year, exactly a year ago to this day, I was making 6 figures. I didn't have 6 abs. Turns out I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 abs. So they lied about the 6 abs. I have 8. I had 8 clear defined abs. I was living in a palace, an actual palace.
Wow.
With all these hot blondes, and had the time of my life. Undateable. Undateable. No one wanted to be with me. Unlovable. Ghosted all the time.
Were you too high up? Was that a problem?
That is a problem. That is a problem.
Prince?
So a lot of hot women will relate to this. When you become this unobtainable thing, you become unobtainable. And they say it's lonely at the top. It's a little bit lonely at the top.
It is.
When I lost everything, like my social media went down in July, guess what happened? I found love. I found love. I was going to be a father and everything. Like, had a beautiful, loving, deep, committed relationships. I had the best time of my life. So there is something about just being a human, being vulnerable. There's something attractive about suffering. There's also something about not just suffering, but having a clear goal, and you're trying to get somewhere that you're so passionate about that it inspires the women to support you. I'm very driven in what I see. So I had these unobtainable things. I'm not 6 foot, I'm 5'7", but I had everything else. Like, I'm on the road to being a millionaire. Life is good, life is amazing, and I'm happy. But in a world where women are programmed into believing that these perfect men do exist, they are out there, and they're on my phones all the time, But when a man shows that he's human, next. Oh, he's showing. I wanted an emotionally available man. Oh, he's got too many emotions. What about space for my emotions? Next. Oh, this guy, I wanted him to be vegan. Oh, he has no backbone now. So women are molding men to be what they want, which is themselves. And when men appear as being emotionally available, as being into yoga, tantra, and all these things, then they're just too soft, soy boys.
Turn off.
Complete turn off, but that's what they wanted. They
Yes.
spent a long time priming people to be that, then they got it, it's like terrible. So what we're going to get is eventually hyper-masculine men, just like the 80s. It's going to come around in full circle. Full
Yes.
circle. And men are just not going to give a fuck anymore, because women's marketing and brainwashing is being applied to men now. Have you noticed the whole like many moons ago, there's hardly anyone wanting to become the opposite sex. We had tomboys, women who want to be like boys and men, because the marketing was better in the 80s. Being a dude is more powerful, it's more attractive. So you had a lot of tomboys in England, we had that. You don't get tomboys anymore.
No.
Because the marketing is just better. Girl power. All the Star Wars main characters, women. All the Marvel main characters are now women. And now everything's just focused towards
Heroes.
women.
Female heroes.
Exactly. And these female heroes have no emotions.
No,
So-
they stand pain like steel.
So it's not real, but somehow we got a society that's slowly being molded into favoring the feminine rather than the masculine.
And not in a way as feminine is.
No.
It has made a monstrum of feminine, like this masculine hero feminine, which is not real.
It's not real.
And worshipping that
Yeah.
instead of finding the right, pure, tender feminine and worshipping the Shakti.
Remember when we used to do that for 7 years in a row? We worshipped grounded, smart, powerful, awakened, stable women. Remember that?
Yes.
How amazing our lives were.
And how amazing their lives were.
Yeah, I mean that goes without saying, but I just realized we're in a society where no one can understand that. These women were fucking great.
They
These
were
women,
goddesses. They were
goddesses.
flying.
Yes.
They could just elevate, you know?
Us. My life. I am the man because of those women in those 7 years of my life.
Yeah.
Where I devoted my life, my body to their awakening. These women were great. They're some of the top teachers on the planet right now.
Totally.
And they're amazing. Women are fantastic. I love them and I worship them. And I need women in my life. But women are told that they don't need men in their life.
All right. We can live with that for a while. But what happened to Tantra? I mean, those days...
Golden age of Tantra is over, my friend.
What happened with Tantra and where we are at right now, let's say in Western world?
We're fucked, and not even in a good way. No one's actually having sex anymore. It's instead. Remember when the Beatles went out and they were searching for enlightenment, and they came back
went to
and,
India.
Exactly, and
yeah.
they came back with all the musical, and the East was so mystical and everything. Remember that time we left our society and we chased that thing.
Yes.
And we found it.
Yes.
And it
we
was
touched
mystical.
it.
Exactly, we touched it,
Oh,
we lived
wow.
it. It was in our soul. It was in our
We
self.
embodied
We
it.
embodied it.
Yes.
The golden age of Tantra. Look how much you're smiling and how I'm
Oh,
shivering.
yeah,
Because we
yeah.
know what it feels like.
It was amazing.
No one knows what I'm talking about.
They don't
They
have
can't
no idea.
understand what I'm talking about anymore. People are on Koh Phangan. People are in Goa. They don't know what I'm talking about. And this was just 4 years ago that we were living this life.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Before
just 4 years ago.
COVID. COVID ended it, basically.
It was actually after COVID came and everyone came back together. Something shifted where everyone became so knowledgeable through these phones that everyone knew everything and they didn't have to embody everything. Everyone became a facilitator, everyone became a coach, everyone became an expert without having done
A real experience.
without having done the 7 years of devotion. In India, when you have these Kundalini activations, these awakenings, by doing those sitting in the meditations, they're not trauma informed. They don't know what trauma informed is. People in India will forever go in this cycle of awakening because their culture is built on prayer, built on pujas, built on devotional worships. And something will happen in their lives where they have these moments where they meet God. It's just what that country is built for. They're not trauma informed, they don't need therapy because it's just part of their culture. Now, the West, especially, and I'm going to say it out loud, the white women have taken my culture, yoga, meditation, mantra, turned it into a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop, Layla Martin and everybody else. And they've made this gentrification of these very simple esoteric practices and made it worth $10,000. Like I call it spiritual McDonald's and Mickey Mouse Tantra. Now you got Sophia Shakti, dolphin goddess, teaching light twerking activation on a surfboard whilst taking mushrooms and snorting ayahuasca. Like, they just bought all the things and bastardized it, and no wonder everyone's traumatized. No wonder everyone needs to be trauma informed. You're blasting them there rather than doing the sadhanas, the practices, the meditations where you don't need to go to therapy all the time. You just meditate, figure out your brain, body. You can think when you're triggered, you work for it. You just had the tools because it was part of the process. It's just part of the 7 years of the golden age of Tantra. Gone.
What happens next?
People like us get together, reminisce, and build a new era. You can't kill off this joy.
No.
No matter how much they take down your social media, there's people like us that have lived it. And it's contagious, because in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
I love that.
Yeah.
Last topic I want to discuss with you. It's, you teach in yoni massage.
Yes.
I know you have a course coming up in Bali where you're going to teach that to your students.
We're going to cut that out. We're not going to say Bali.
Bali is already destroyed.
We can't say that.
Okay. And
Yes, I have a course coming up, a training program. It's a 5-day certification around the work that I've been doing for the last 12 years, and the business will forever grow, mainly because the separation and the trauma caused by men and women is just getting worse. So, yeah.
tell me, what's the benefit of a good yoni massage, and what are the key elements, like 3 main things that a man should keep in mind when giving in yoni massage?
First, the benefits of yoni massage is the body holds the score, the tensions and traumas and the stories are in the tissues. We all know what it feels like to de-armor and de-stress our body through massage. If you have relationship problems, relationships come from sexual problems, because you're in a relationship, loving relationship with somebody. Where is the main area of the sexual stuff happening? Inside the yoni.
In the softest tissue.
Exactly. And that softest tissue starts to take defense. And if she's overstepping her boundary by doing things that she doesn't want to do, the body will just naturally tense up. We live in a time where women's menstrual cycles are not something that is celebrated like we used to. Menstrual bloods for the full moon. I used to drink the stuff, get high. It's like, the old days were great. And we used that moon for magic. And these women were super productive during their moon cycle. They were more productive than not in their moon cycle. So now we live in a time when people in their moon cycle, they have horrific pain.
Yes.
5 days of water bottles. For all women, pretty much. It's like,
Crazy.
okay, it's a legit excuse to not go to work now.
At least.
Because the pain is real.
It is.
And with yoni de-armoring yoni massage, you could heal that. Eradication, gone. Unless you have endometriosis, that problem. There's certain medical conditions that I can't help with. Anorgasmia is something I can help with. The inability to have an orgasm by yourself or with a partner. You could eradicate that.
With 2-3
Easy.
sessions,
Done. Gone. So pain, numbness, dryness, all could be resolved in 1 to, I do 4 sessions. So in 4 sessions, it's gone. It's eradicated. It won't come back. That's the best thing. It's like a one and done thing. When a woman receives from a man, now we live in a culture where women are getting yoni massages from women. These aren't lesbian women.
They're just therapists.
They're just scared of men. That's causing more separation. If you have a sexual trauma with a man and you have a male facilitator like myself, and I have a website, I have invoices, I have packages, it's a job. So that's my job. I'm not a guy who just goes, hey, I give you only massages and then all of a sudden we're having sex. That's gonna fuck you up. So I have a system and a structure and it's just my job. So choose the right professional that you trust, and you'll feel safe with a man, so you can finally feel safe with men, because all these women want to find the love of their lives, but they hate men, and they don't feel safe around them. So my job is to make women to love men again, to feel safe around men again, and to open up to love. So that's why I have 100% success rate for women looking for love, wanting to have a baby, getting married.
100%.
100%.
How many
So they're like
examples?
this, scared of men. I de-armor the inside of the yoni, the pelvic bowl, so all the tension's released. Now, they could fall in love. That's the main thing.
And then they can enjoy making love.
They could enjoy making love, and if you do that long enough with someone that you love, you might get married and you might have a baby. That's the job I'm in. That's what I love to see. I love to see women be happy and healthy in love. Connected to a partner, and they go, Shaft, thank you so much, this is our wedding photo. Shaft, thank you so much, this is a baby. Shaft, thank you so much, this is the second baby. It's like, it's life-changing work. All by a simple thing that I do. And men, the 3 things that they will get from learning it is they'll be present. Once you learn the basics, you could play your woman like an instrument. There's so many amazing things you could do with a female body. And number 4, by the devotional worship, you just have a more peaceful, loving relationship with your partner or multiple partners or 2 partners, whatever your situation is. Peace, that's what we want. Women want safety, men want peace.
Men want peace, exactly. So what is the final word you would say to all the men out there who are chasing for peace and love?
Men, I know you hate conflict. I know when your woman goes crazy, it reminds you of your mother. And don't put up with shit. Don't put up with bad behavior. I would say, if your woman is causing unrest and destroying your peace, don't shut down. You need to go into your heart, find that pain, the pain where you feel misunderstood by your woman, and your woman keeps on nagging. That's not going to get you hard. You're not going to go, wow, I'm so turned on by my woman constantly criticizing me. Oh my God, I love it that my woman is criticizing me so hard. It's hard enough having my own brain criticizing me. Now the one woman I spend 24/7 with is also criticizing. Oh, it's such a big turn on. No, that's shit. So I want your men, the men watching this, is to go deep into a space of vulnerability. And if the woman is constantly criticizing you, she needs to understand the pain that she's causing in your heart. And she needs to know that this isn't acceptable behavior. And this is the pain and suffering you're causing me. And this behavior needs to change. And through vulnerability, going into your pain, because she feels everything. If she feels the pain, that she's causing you because it's mainly her, because you're not listening as well. It's a loop, it's a loop, it's a loop. But you could break that loop by expressing your pain through the vulnerability so she feels the suffering she's causing you. And then she might chill out a little bit.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
It's such a pressure, your message to the world. I really honor that.
Thank you. What a journey we've been on, huh? Let's build one of these in Finland. The golden age of Tantra. Bring it back.
Yeah,
That's actually my mission.
yeah.
And Estonia. I like to come back to Estonia.
Come.
I miss those days. Every summer, so it's great.
Something to Estonian friends. Would you like to say something to Estonian friends?
I miss being stopped on the streets in Tallinn and people just recognizing who I am. But also, I miss working with the women in Estonia. There's something with the Estonian women where it doesn't take long to tap into their witchy vibe. They move differently.
Witches.
Yeah, like they have this pagan tradition where the Christian conditioning hasn't destroyed their essence. So they just need a few buttons pressed to feel that pleasure, to feel their power again. And that's what I loved about working with the women in Estonia. It's easy for them to tap into it. It's like, it's just so fun working with Estonian women with a lot of heavy sexual trauma, but it didn't take long for it to unlock in order for them to open up again and to find out.
True.
Yeah, I miss that.
So true. What about the Estonian Tantra Festival?
I would love to come back. I said I wouldn't do any more Tantra festivals. I'm moving into a new chapter of my life. But I would love to come back if there's an opportunity. Tell him to go. If there's a big show that needs doing, I'm happy to do my double yoni massage. So people could see one man being present with two women, a live orchestra, 30-minute set. Happy to do that.
Remember our show we did on stage? Me, you, and Bella?
That's great. That's what I loved about Estonia Tantra Festival is theatre, there's showmanship.
Yes.
It wasn't just about trauma. It's like enlightenment, fun, joy. Remember the reason why we do all this?
To have fun, to enjoy
Joy.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Totally.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Yeah. In love with life.
This is why we forgot the reason. Personal development. Remember how we used to be therapists? Well, we still are, but our language was for work. Now the language that we were using at work is every day. Now everyone's a bloody therapist.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder it's not fun anymore. Keep the therapy in the therapy room.
Yeah, not everywhere else.
It's like, silly. And the thing is, we need to be more silly.
We need to be silly.
Yeah.
We have to
Sexy and silly.
find that child inside of
Yeah.
us.
That's how you reverse aging. That's how you... Like, this is why I love hanging around with you. We laugh.
We're having fun.
Exactly. It's like we just laugh, and then through the laughter and creation go, isn't it a good idea if we just film this?
Like we do now.
Exactly. Like
This is our normal
this is
conversation.
this is just what we talk about. So it's just life. It's,
Yes.
yeah.
How
not
can
so-
we enjoy that more?
It's not so tough. It's not so difficult. How do we fuck it up so bad?
How did you heal your inner child?
Well, it turns out mommy and daddy love me. Turns out that
I can see that in you. You have this very strong core.
yeah,
Comes from the love you
my
have.
mum loves me. I got mum tattooed on my back. My mum's fucking great. My dad, like, I have a broken nose. Everybody, broken. My father broke my nose.
Holy shit.
And my mum beat the shit out of me. My mum beat the shit out of me. It was never like that. Like, you know, I just had a really tough childhood. And then I got sober. And then I did the work, the Tantra stuff. Then women healed me. Then men healed me. And then I went back to my parents and saved my father's life. I gave the love that my parents never gave me to them. So they had an imprint of what love is. Because during the war, where everyone was dying, they didn't get love.
Yes.
Because everyone was just trying to survive. Love meant, okay, how do we feed this creature and keep it alive? That's love. So now we're living in an age where love is unrealistic, because you're seeing it from other directions of Hollywood and like stories and novels which aren't true.
No. Idealized.
It's just romanticized. It's not real. So I now, since the age of 30, 35 when I got sober, I'm 46 now. I've had the best relationship with my parents. But I before the Tantra stuff, when I was 21, I left home and I had some perspective, and I wrote a few letters to my family and I sent it to them. Today is instead of anger and rage, it was gratitude, and I understood why they are the way they are, and they did the best they could. And I was 21. Personal development, nothing like that exists in 2001.
No.
So I was pretty self-aware back then, and even before that, the conversations I had with my mum and dad was conversations I had with my mum and my dad, not two people talking at each other. 'Cause that's family. They talk at each other. I had enriching conversations about Allah, God, the universe, love,
Oh, wow.
everything, philosophy. I was always philosopher. Like what we're doing, I did with my mum and dad. Yeah.
Tell me your secret about the.
The Bitcoin strategy. I was here a year ago. I had food poisoning. I was delusional. I had food poisoning for 3 weeks and I was upstairs. I came out of the delusion and the sickness and I said, I'm going to retire myself. Because during the golden age of Tantra, we were retired. Like we had 7
Yes.
years of retirement. That's all. We didn't have
Yes.
to ever, no one worried about money. It's just like, we're retired, we reach enlightenment. And we were smart. 7 years instead of at the end of our lives, we had it in the middle of our lives. Clever people. So I started self-pleasuring to get my energy back. I started seeing visions and everything. And I put some big bets down on certain Bitcoins and things like that. ETFs, stocks and everything. 2022 November, November 2023, I started my investment journey. And I'm not masturbating to porn. I'm doing a very strict practice that I've done for 12 years. So it's not just, oh yeah, maybe if I just jerk off to porn, I'll get some Bitcoin strategy. No, I'm doing something so unique that no one can understand what I'm talking about. I'm doing a very specific thing that took years and years and years and years and years to master. This is why I teach this stuff. So I'm doing my thing. And I see the things, I see the logos and da-da-da. Then I run it through ChatGPT. I use historical data, so it's not made up. If I bet on this, looking at historical data, what would I get? Okay, great. So if I bet on this 4 years ago, how much would I make? If I bet on it a year ago, how much would I make? If I bet on it last cycle, how much would I make? So I got all these reference points on all the different coins. And I develop a strategy. Last year, I took profit and I'm paying off my mortgage. It's so boring.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people are struggling to pay their mortgage. I'm paying it off because of my debt. And I saw some stuff. Paying off my mortgage. Mortgages are for a really long time. I'm paying off my mortgage. That's a big deal. Even though it sounds boring, I don't have a Rolex or Bugatti. It's like, if I pay off my mortgage, I could actually retire.
Yeah.
Huh.
Totally.
And I'm going to do that. And I'm doing it. So my strategy paid off. It's a very deep, powerful strategy. I was training my nervous system to sell. It's easy to buy, especially when it comes to ETFs and Bitcoins and altcoins and things like that. But the hard part is to sell, especially when the world is telling you to hold, you're going to be a millionaire, hold. I turned off all the noise. I stopped listening to all my friends. I just blocked everybody. And I just used my Bitcoin strategy that started 4 years ago and 4 years before that. Looked at myself and how I am and I have 8 years worth of data of how I am with investments, especially around crypto. And I just stuck to my original plan. And I executed it. I'm good. I did it. Not such a big deal. Carry on with my life.
Well done.
Altcoin season hasn't hit. All my chips are in, so if it all goes according to plan, I might have 45 million pounds.
Wow. Let's pray for that.
So yeah, it is what it is, and the only thing we can really rely on is time.
Mm-hmm.
See what happened. Did I execute the sales, and did I become financially free so I could retire and go back to what we did during the golden age of Tantra?
Yes. Let's bring the golden age back. Let's do this.